Do courts always believe the alleged victim in domestic violence cases? This question was answered by Christopher Combs in our website category. Domestic Violence on September 26, 2024. Do courts always believe the alleged victim in domestic violence cases? No, courts do not always believe the alleged victim. In fact, the outcome of your case depends on the evidence presented and, ultimately, the expertise of your domestic violence criminal defense attorney. While it's a common perception that courts always side with the alleged victim, the reality is more nuanced. The court's primary objective is to evaluate the evidence objectively and ensure a fair legal process. Here's how courts handle the testimony of the alleged victim in domestic violence cases, and what Combs Waterkotte can do to help. Presumption of innocence in domestic violence cases. One of the foundational principles of our legal system is that you are presumed innocent until proven guilty. This means that, regardless of the severity of a domestic violence allegation, courts do not automatically believe the alleged victim without assessing the full context and evidence. Additionally, the burden of proof lies with the prosecution. Your domestic violence defense lawyer does not have to prove your innocence. Weighing evidence in domestic violence cases. In domestic violence cases, courts consider various forms of evidence to determine the truth, including medical records, such as injuries or trauma, witness testimony from both sides, police reports and officer testimonies, text messages, emails, and phone calls, any prior history of abuse or complaints. Cross-examining the alleged victim in domestic violence cases. The Combs Waterkotte domestic violence defense attorneys have the opportunity to cross-examine the alleged victim during trial, challenging their testimony, highlighting any contradictions, and providing any defense necessary on your behalf. Courts understand that domestic violence allegations must be carefully scrutinized, and will do whatever is necessary to prove your innocence. False allegations in domestic violence cases. Although domestic violence is a serious issue, it's not uncommon for men or women to make false allegations, and courts are aware of this occurring. Some accusations may stem from personal vendettas, misunderstandings, or attempts to gain leverage in divorce or custody battles. Domestic violence, laws and protections. Courts take domestic violence allegations seriously, given the potential harm to the alleged victim and their family. Protective orders, restraining orders, and other legal measures may be put in place if the alleged victim files for one. However, these orders are temporary and don't indicate the final determination of guilt. Also, the Combs Waterkotte lawyers are successful in getting these dismissed. Do courts always believe the alleged victim in domestic violence cases? Even though domestic violence cases are often emotionally charged and complex, the legal system aims to deliver a fair and balanced verdict. If you're facing domestic violence charges, you need to speak with a Combs Waterkotte experienced defense attorney who understands the legal process and can make all the difference in making sure your side of the story is heard. Call 314-900-HELP now or contact us online for a free, no-obligation case review.